Nice to have you today, where we are going to be looking at chemical symbols of elements. What is chemical symbol? A chemical symbol of an element is a shorthand representation of the atom of the element. How are the symbols of elements written? It is written using either the first letter of the element or the first letter and any other letter of the element. However, the symbol of some elements are written using their Latin names. Let's talk about the symbol of some common elements like hydrogen, which is the first element in the periodic table. The symbol of hydrogen is simply written using the letter H in capital letters, while the symbol of the second element in the periodic table, helium, is written using the first letter, which is capital letter H, and the second letter, which is small letter E. The symbol of some elements are written using the first letter in capital letter and any other letter, just as we have in the case of chlorine, where the symbol is written using capital letter C and small letter L, Cl as a symbol of chlorine. Just as we said earlier, the symbols of some elements are written using their Latin names. What are the symbols of some of the elements that are written in their Latin names? We have elements like copper, which the Latin name is called cuprium. So we have copper written in the Latin name as cuprium, with the symbol capital letter C and small letter U. So the symbol of copper is capital letter C and small letter U. So cuprium is a Latin name of copper. We also have other elements like sodium, which the Latin name is called natrium. And the symbol is capital letter N and small letter A. So we have sodium as Latin name natrium, written as Na. Other elements that are written in their Latin form or their symbols are written using their Latin names are elements like iron, which the Latin name is ferrum. Also have elements like gold, the Latin name is called aurium. Also have other elements called potassium, the Latin name is kalium and is written using capital letter K. Have other elements like gold, as I made mention, we have silver, and so on and so forth. The symbols of elements are what we use to represent the atoms of the element in terms of chemical reactions. Of course, we don't write the name of the element while writing chemical equations. So what we use to represent elements in chemical equations or in chemical reactions are simply the symbols of the element. So it is very important that as a student of chemistry, you must understand how to write the symbols of all elements. Take note, all elements have different symbols. That is to say, two elements cannot be written using the same symbol, just as we have in real life. No two people are exactly the same. So, no two elements have the same symbols. Even if the elements have the same letters starting their names, they cannot be written with the same symbol. So a symbol of potassium, for example, is different from the symbol of another element, let's say helium. So with that, you can easily identify or differentiate between one element and the other. We have elements like chlorine, and I also have elements like carbon. Both of them start with letter C. Their symbols cannot be written using the same letter C. So there should be a difference in writing the symbols of different elements to make it easier for identification. It was not until in 1814 where a scientist called Berzelius was able to describe a means of writing the symbols of some elements and made it easier for easy identification and easy addition of these elements during chemical reactions. So with that, we've come to the end of today's class. Hope to see you in our next class, where we'll be talking about another very important concept, still on the particulate nature of matter, but this time around we are going to be looking at the concept of molecules. So see you in that class.